Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Fable Joey, and I'm here with my friend Parker today, and we're doing a new video. As you can see, we have the Switch thing right here. So we're doing top 10 games of 2017. We've both played most of these games. I think there's one or two that he hasn't played, but I've played all of these. We have considered most of the games from the Nintendo Switch library, but we are going to talk just a little bit about some PS4 exclusive titles, PC exclusive titles, and Xbox titles before we get into our top 10, which is 3DS and Switch titles alone. Alrighty, guys, so we're going to get right into it. Alright guys, so like I said, most of our list, all of our top 10 list is going to be filled with Nintendo Switch games and DS games, but we would like to mention these. First of all, Xbox One and PC, I believe, Cuphead. This game is sweet. We both played this one, not together, but we have both played it. The art style is great here, music is great here. I think it's awesome, especially if you're a fan of retro games, kind of like that. It's super fun. I have played at a couple of buddies' house, so I have played a lot of this game, but I think it's really great, and it's something that a lot of people should check out. Now we're going to move into our next Xbox One title. Alright, so we're just going to do all of the next titles together. So there's a PS4 game, and I don't know if it's on PC, called Nier Automata, or Automata. It's a really fun game. I thought the combat was really cool. I have played this for 5-6 hours, and I did think that it deserved at least a mention here because it's really cool. And next is another title for the PS4, Horizon Zero Dawn. I do think this is something that a lot of people should check out. Really cool combat. It's like The Legend of Zelda for PS4, basically. It's just a lot, there's a lot added to it. It's a great game. It was super fun. I did play a lot of that one. So yeah, I think Horizon Zero Dawn does deserve to be talked about, but since we were doing exclusive titles to the Switch and DS, it didn't make the list. Sorry about that. I can do another list if you guys want of other consoles, their games, but we're going to move into our actual top 10 for this year's games, so join us there. Okay, guys, coming in at number 10 on our list is a game that we have both played, ARMS. This was released for Nintendo Switch this year, and we will talk about first, just to get some of the bad stuff out of the way, why we put it so low on our list. We both played this game a lot. What do you think about this game? Let's start off with you. The bad things. We're going to say bad things first.
Well, it was fun, but not quite fun enough for $60.
Agreed. Full price is not something that should have been considered here.
It's basically the same thing over and over again. There's a couple different options where you can do a different sport, but most of it's just fighting. And it's just same characters over, same stages, and just super long punching arms.
Yeah, right. We don't have much enthusiasm for this game because really it is good. At its core, it's a fun fighting game, but it really just isn't enough to spike it up farther on the list. And if you find this game for $20, $35, definitely pick it up. I do think it's a fun multiplayer play here. Music is cool. Some of the stages are really cool. Definitely not worth $60 though. I just don't think there's enough content there. But it was fun enough, cool enough to make it on our list for these games. Alright, so number 9 on our list is Metroid Samus Returns. This is a fun game. I do like this game. This is for the 3DS. Both of us have played this one. What do you think about it?
I think it's really fun. I've enjoyed most of the Samus games and Metroid games in the past, especially Metroid Prime for the GameCube.
Yeah, right.
Fun first-person shooter. It's a definitely different style.
Yeah, they got the 2D aspect totally down in this one, but it doesn't ditch everything else that the Metroid series has been building up to here.
Yep.
So, yeah, I do think, let me just talk about this game for a second here. So this is a 3DS exclusive title. This is a remake of the second game in the franchise, Metroid Samus Returns. I think it runs great on 3DS, don't you?
Yeah,
I didn't see any frame rate problems here. It is such a fun game. It's a great 2D platformer, and I definitely recommend this if you're not only a Samus fan, or a Metroid fan, but if you have a 3DS and you need some time to kill. This is a great game. It only takes about 10, 11 hours to beat, so it's a fast playthrough, but it's definitely worth it. Alrighty, guys, so this is this is 8, right? Okay, so this is 8 on our list. This is, here, I'll edit. Okay, so number 8 on our list here is Miitopia. Now, this game came out for the 3DS this year. We've both played this game. I do enjoy this game. It's super fun, and it totally reminded me of games kind of like Tomodachi Life, Animal Crossing. What did you think about this game?
It was fun, but if you like a really good action fighting game, definitely not for you.
Yeah, definitely not this one.
But
this is a laid back one.
Yeah, it's a good fun game if you want to have a different style where you get to make your choices and then the story goes along.
Yeah, I do definitely agree with that. This is a different game. You play Tomodachi Life and Animal Crossing like those. I do think this kind of follows off of Tomodachi Life. In fact, you can take your characters from that game. It is a great game, awesome music, fun style. It was just really fresh, and it's something that the 3DS needed before its end next year. I do think this is a great game, and it deserves a spot on our list. Alright, so as you guys know, you already know what our choice is here, and that is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Now, I do highly enjoy this game. The reason it is lower, if this was like an original title, it would definitely be up there in the top 5, but it's not. It is a remake of a Wii U game, and it is just, oh my gosh, it's so much fun. I think it just improves so much upon the first one. What do you have to say about this game?
It was very fun.
Yeah, fun is the big aspect.
But with every Mario Kart game they make, it's definitely not a new concept.
Yeah.
There's the racing and there's the battling. They add in a few different things, like there's a really fun new game called Renegade Roundup.
Right, yeah, I do like Renegade
It's kind of like Cops and Robbers, but it's just, yep.
Yeah, I do think that this is great. One of the reasons that a lot of people like this is because they didn't use DLC on the Wii U. And this comes with all the DLC. I don't think they added any tracks, but they did add new characters, Inkling Boy and Inkling Girl. I do think this is a fantastic game. Runs perfectly on Switch. Great graphics, they definitely improved them, but racing Link down an F-Zero track, I mean, it doesn't get a lot better than that. We love Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and we're sticking it on our list at number 7. Alright, so, is this 6? I think it is. Alright, so number 6 on our list is Fire Emblem Warriors. Now, I absolutely love this game. I haven't beat it completely, but I've played at least 10 to 15 hours to put it on this list. I think it's just fantastic. Some great combat here. Definitely some super interesting combat. I played Hyrule Warriors, so did he. I do think this is a huge improvement. What do you think about this game?
I agree with what he said. It is great combat, and the music is to die for.
It's so good. I do love that, and the map layouts are just so much more interesting than they were there. This is so much fun, and it's one of the best multiplayer games that they have on the Switch so far. I didn't think that the multiplayer would be so interesting, but it definitely is, because everything that you can do single player, you can do multiplayer. And it's just excellent. The graphics on this game are also great. What do you think about the art style?
The art style is just wonderful. The graphics are very good, especially it's in some games when you get into the fighting, the graphics go downhill, but it stays very good.
It does. It has that same cutscene quality that you would have normally, but it's like in the game. Like, it's really interesting how well they were able to implement that. Hyrule Warriors is super, super fun. It's a blast. And if you love Fire Emblem, or if you love the Warriors games, definitely check this one out, because it is not something you want to miss. Alright guys, so taking our number 5 spot on this list is Xenoblade Chronicles X, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, leading up after X. I'm just gonna say something right here. Yeah, I haven't beat this game, but it takes 100+ hours to beat. I have gotten at least 30 hours, 35 hours into this game, and I'm currently playing. So have you. You've gotten 30 hours into this game as well. Xenoblade 2, this is huge. The reason that, so if I would have beat this game, I'm sure it would have been definitely top 3, because this is just so much potential, so much excellency here. What do you think about it?
It's a very fun fighting game. If you're looking for a new fighting game, this is very good.
Combat's for sure good.
Yeah. The music isn't quite as good as Fire Emblem, but the music is very good too.
Now, my opinion on that, I do love the music here, especially, but those Fire Emblem tracks are just so nostalgic for me that it doesn't really hit as hard as Xenoblade does. But that doesn't mean, if you've never played a Fire Emblem game, that it's nothing to compare to. Xenoblade's music is amazing. The graphics are just fantastic. I love what they were able to do here. Perfect combat system. I just think it's great. It just gets better as you move on. Such a fun game here. This is so great, and there's so much content here. We're talking 100+ hours just to beat the main campaign, which is just huge amount of things that you can do here. I think this is just an excellent game that a lot of people are going to miss, and it's going to drive a lot of people away because of the combat, because it's not traditional, it's not normal, but this is just fantastic, and it's something that you can't miss. Yeah, so we're putting Xenoblade at our spot at number 5. So yeah, this is a great game, guys. If you missed this, go check it out, because it's pretty amazing. Alright guys, so I know a lot of you saw this coming. Number 4 on our list is Splatoon 2. We played this game a lot together. I think this game is just excellent. Huge improvement on the first one. Fantastic graphics, upbeat music. It's just such a fun online multiplayer experience. What do you think about it?
Well, my favorite part about it is the Splatfest.
Yeah, Splatfest really gets you engaged.
So much fun to play with friends. The story mode is also good.
Yeah, I do like it. It's an improvement.
Yep, and they add a lot new weapons. And
yeah.
There's a lot more options to go through. With the new update, you can change the way you look way
Which is cool.
better.
Yeah, they do add more. And this is a game that is constantly updating. So if you're like, oh, it's too late for me to pick it up, no. This is a fantastic game to pick up. You can pick it up at any time, really. I unboxed this on my channel. I've played this on my channel. It's so much fun. Fantastic multiplayer experience here. I think it's the best multiplayer game so far on Switch. For sure. It's something that you and your buds need to pick up, especially if you're a fan of these type of games. Just Splatoon is just an all-out blast, and we loved Splatoon 2 so much. So, there you go. Okay, guys, this is our number 3 spot. We're both pretty dang excited to talk about this. You guessed it, that is Super Mario Odyssey taking our spot at number 3 on this list. I adore this game. I knew I was going to like it. I knew I was going to like it, but not this much. This game totally blew me out of the water. I think it's one of the best of the year for sure, and it's so excellent. I'm so ashamed that they didn't recognize it more at the Game Awards. What do you think about this game? Well, seriously, just go all out.
For those of you who don't know, Mario has a new companion. His name's Cappy.
Right, yeah.
And when he throws it, it can go on to almost anything in the game, and he takes control of it, which is
best
very
element,
fun.
For sure.
Because there's new worlds, there's lots and lots of worlds, and you never really get bored, because there's lots of parkour elements.
Yeah.
So many things to do. There's a lot of moons, and it's practically impossible to beat. Because you never stop having fun with this game.
Right, and that I completely agree with everything you said there, but I have some more to add to this game. So let's talk about music. You're hearing the music just here. Music is amazing. It's different for everything. There's so much attention to detail here. It is just insane. I could make a whole video, at least 20 minutes long, talking about everything I love about Mario Odyssey, and I wouldn't even have a half of the stuff that I wanted to say. This game just blew us off like everything. I was not expecting this to be as amazing as it was, and I just want to add on that what he said about the parkour elements, because it's there. You can do some crazy jumps with Cappy, and it's just so excellent. This game is not something you want to miss. I know a lot of people are shying away from it because they still aren't okay with 3D Mario games. I think this will break it. Because I know most people think traditional 2D Marios are the best, but I think this one knocks them out of the water. Super Mario Odyssey is something that you don't want to miss. And it's just, I think it's one of the best games of the year for sure. Bosses are great.
Yep.
Bosses are fantastic. Music's great, like we already said. There's so much to do here. You can probably get at least 100 hours out of this game for sure. There's so much to do. I think there's 800 or 900 moons to collect, so there's a lot there. What do you like about the presentation of this game, just before we wrap this up?
It's very well presented.
Yeah.
You get all these different things to do, and for some people that don't like the traditional overalls, you can change to almost like
customization there. The game looks great. We just can't stop gushing about this game. It's amazing, and we're sticking it at our number 3 spot here. Alright guys, so he's kind of shying out of the camera here because he hasn't played this one. I needed to put this on my list, and I needed to put it high. Holy crap, guys. Fire Emblem Echoes, Shadows of Valentia. This game is just absolutely beautiful. Everything blew me away. I'm just going to up the quality here just so you guys know how much there is to look at here. It's a beautiful game. I love it. The music here is just the stellarest. There's so much that I can talk about this game, but my favorite thing, my favorite feature is voice acting. The whole game, 100% voice acted, and it's beautiful. Standouts are Berkut and Celica. I do think that they were just expertly chosen for this game. This is fantastic. If you've ever played a Fire Emblem game before, do not miss this one. A lot of people did. This came out in May. I was so sad that a lot of people missed this. Let's just say if our number 1 didn't come out this year, this definitely would have taken it. I know Parker really wanted to play this one too, but I can't stop gushing about this game. It is just beautiful in every sense of the word. One of my favorite styles of combat in any Fire Emblem game. It's fresh and new, even though it's a remake of an old game, but I think it changes so much that it doesn't even really matter. I think that Fire Emblem Echoes is one of the best games of the year, one of my favorite games of all time. I just adore this. Take it from me, especially here. I really do enjoy this game. I think that there are aspects of it that nailed it, especially the presentation. I think it's great. Like I already said, voice acting is amazing. Music is on point as it ever has been. I love this game so much, guys. And now here's our number 1. I think we could talk about this one for a while. a game that needs, honestly, no introduction here. This is just... There's so much I can talk about. Of course, you guys know that my full review is coming. We're just going to give you guys a mini one right here. Holy crap, guys. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is not only one of the best games of this year, I think it's one of the best games ever made. What do you think about this game?
It is absolutely wonderful. The action elements, everything is spot on and just beautiful. The trees, everything is
every
very
little
detailed. It's just wonderful.
I think a lot of people know that this game's fantastic and are just waiting to give it a shot. I think this is honestly, you couldn't ask for more in a Zelda game. And honestly, it's so sad. Even after the DLC, you just find yourself wanting more and more of this game because it is truly, truly excellent in every sense of the word. Every boss fight, every place that you go, every song is just so captivating and I just think it just tops off everything. Like I said, it's so beautiful. We've been waiting for so freaking long to get another Zelda game, and it blew my expectations out of the water, and this trailer made me cry. If that doesn't say about how much I love this game, nothing else will. Let's talk about presentation here, more than just how many details there are, and story. I do think that a lot of people are saying that this story is weaker than other Zelda games, and is. But when you get story in this game, you get it dang good. Link has to find memories, and I think every memory has something to share. What do you think about the story in this game?
The storyline is just, in every sense of the word, wonderful.
Yeah.
It's not as much story as all the other games, but when you do get story, it is off the charts.
Yeah, it's so... I don't know, why, but it has just such a captivating feeling. It drags you in. You literally can't put this game down. It is so amazing. There's so much that we could talk about this game because really, it just shines. It shines. I'm going to have a full review. I guarantee I'm going to spend 15 minutes talking over this game, and you already know my rating and his rating for this. Definitely best game of the year. One of the best games of all time. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Have you played it? If you haven't, you're probably insane because this is amazing. Seriously, I think it's worth picking up a Switch alone for this game. Unless you have a Wii U, you can get it there too, but holy crap. This is I can't get over this game at all. I know I want to play at least every other year playthrough of this. What about you? You think you're going to be playing this again?
Oh yeah. I'm not even done playing it.
Right.
I've created the main story, and
yeah,
it's so...
There's so much to talk about this game. You obviously see that we're at a loss for words because just everything is breathtaking. This trailer is breathtaking by itself. And we just want to thank you guys for watching because we're going to end this right here. If you liked our list, you can subscribe for more. Like this video if you liked it. Obviously, Legend of Zelda is our #1 pick for the game of the year. I would go back and edit that part where we accidentally paused it and it was awful quality and we did it wrong, but I'm not going to because it's already pretty late and I do want to get this video out. Thank you guys so much for watching. We both love this game and it definitely deserves our game of the year. Thank you guys. I'll see you next time.